Hi everyone, it's Sharnee Bennett from Adelaide, Australia, and I just wanted to go through phase 2 of my 6-figure automated sales machine, just to go into some more detail about once you've acquired a customer, what do you do when you've got them? Okay, so I just wanted to backtrack a little bit, because most of the time we're looking at someone coming to you from Facebook. I mean, that's really what I'm advocating, you get your new customers to your environment from Facebook. And when you've got a post, you've got 3 ways in which the customer can take action. First of all, they can click like your page at the top of the post, or they can click like the post, or they can click here for more details. Okay. Now, people are lazy. They really, to get someone to do anything is actually hard enough in itself. Okay. That clicking like does not bring in money, so that's not really that important. And clicking like on a post, you might go, oh man, like 150 people like my post. That doesn't bring in money either, okay? So really what you want to do is make it compelling for a person to click here. Because when they click here, they're landing on what we call a landing page, okay? So there's 2 ways you can send a person from, well, really anywhere. You send them to a landing page, or you send them to a website, okay? Now, I'm not averse to websites. Just that you're more likely to lose a customer in the architecture of your website. I mean, I've built websites that have 5,000 products. I mean, what is a customer going to do when they get there? Okay, they'll be overwhelmed for choice, they won't buy from you, and they'll leave without leaving an email address. Okay, so we actually steer clear of sending someone to a website for that reason. What we do is a specific landing page that matches what you're trying to solve with your business. So what you're passionate about, what you know and love, and what you do. What you want to do is make these 2 match, okay? They must be congruent. And what I mean by that is, don't say, I make bolts for a living here, and then over here you say, I have nothing to do with bolts. What you want to do is you say, I build bolts here and I build bolts here, okay? Again, we want it to be emotionally compelling. We want it to be interesting and charismatic and exciting, because people will buy from people that they like and that they trust. Okay, so what you want to do overall is build that into all of your material. Okay, in terms of the format of that landing page, there's like lots of different things you can do, but over time there is actually a winning converting formula that works more often than not, and that's actually having your video or your image here on the left, and then a headline which basically addresses the problem that you're trying to solve, which is how to take great photographs, how to create compelling videos, how to make great wine, how to get your paint for your house worked out, which is obviously Mia's stuff. We would put a headline that matches what you do and love to something about how you can specifically solve that for your customer. And then you want to put a tagline that pretty much, I'm not saying exactly what your tagline would be, but it would be something like, when you do this, you will get this. Okay, so when you click on this link, you will see all my amazing photographs. Or when you click on this link, you'll find out more about how to select the right coat of paint for your house. Or when you click here, you can see our wine offers for the month. Okay, so really what you're doing is you're trying to say to the customer, what will happen once you do something here? And all you want to do at this point is get them to enter an email address. Okay, so you don't want them clicking around here, going down further, clicking on more links. All you want to do is have this compel a person to leave their email address. Okay, so once they click on your page and they enter their email address, what you want to be doing is giving them something of value, okay? And the ways you can do that is by giving them a PDF of handy hints, okay? 10 things to take into consideration when taking great photographs, okay? 10 things to consider when you're changing the paint color of your house. I mean, obviously I'm going through some of our friends, but at the end of the day, you want to give them something of value in return for their email address. And same with a video, or the same with whatever you're planning on giving them. It might be a 30-minute strategy session for you to review their business. But ultimately, that email address will go into your CRM, which is a buzzword for Customer Relationship Management System, which can be done with Aweber or MailChimp or Infusionsoft, they're the big ones. And you want that email address now to be in a platform where you can have an ongoing conversation with that person, okay? The other thing is you might have a bucket of email addresses from functions that you've had over the years and leads that have come into your business environment, and you might have a bucket of email addresses and cards sitting in your office somewhere. All right, what you do with those is you get them entered into your CRM and you create a database, because when you create a database, you create a gold mine. It's a way for you to create more sales and more business with people that are already warm in your environment. If someone's given you the card that said, I really want to hear back from you at some point. So 2 ways to farm gold in your environment is to get people to come from Facebook into a lander, get their email address. That's worth gold to your business. If you have a bucket of email addresses sitting in your office, get them into this database and start farming the gold out of it. Because once you do that, which I'll talk about in my next video, is how do you leverage that? So creating the database is actually all we're trying to do in this phase. Get someone to take action, and the only action is to give you their email address. So I hope that's been of some help, and I hope that's something that you can really implement in a practical way in your business and start creating the tools that you need to run it.